All right, let's get into the investigation because while Nicola seemed to have vanished into thin air, what followed was a meticulous attempt to piece together every single moment of her final known movements. And for a while at least, it looked like the mystery could be cracked open with tech, timelines, and good old-fashioned police work. The first confirmed sighting of Nicola that morning didn't come from a person. It came from technology. A doorbell camera at her home captured her at 8:26 a.m. opening the boot of the family car and letting Willow, her Springer Spaniel, hop in. From there, she drove the 3.8 miles to the school in St. Michael's-on-Wye to drop off her daughters. Police later confirmed that she arrived at the school around 8:40 a.m. From that point, there's a pretty solid timeline, right up until the moment things go dark. By 8:43 a.m., Nicola was walking Willow along the River Wye, heading towards the gate and a bench on the lower field, a path that she knew well. Just a few minutes later, at 8:47 a.m., she was seen by a dog walker who knew her. Their dogs interacted briefly, nothing out of the ordinary, and that person left the field and Nicola continued on with her walk. She was still active on her phone during this time. At around 8:53 a.m., she sent an email to her boss. At 8:59 a.m., she texted a friend about a play date for their kids. Then at 9:01 a.m., she logged into a Teams call for work, a call she stayed connected to even though her mic and camera were turned off. That call would go on until 9:30 a.m., but Nicola was never heard from again. The last time she was seen by another person was around 9:10 a.m. by someone else who knew her. She was walking on the upper field, and then silence. Lancashire police believe that Nicola went missing in a tiny 10-minute window, sometime between 9:10 and 9:20 a.m. That's when the timeline starts to unravel. At 9:20 a.m., data from Nicola's phone shows that it had stopped moving. It was now at the bench by the river. By 9:33 a.m., a passerby, someone who didn't know Nicola, found the phone on the bench, still logged into the Teams call. Willow was nearby off her lead, her harness and leash found close by. Most importantly, Willow was dry, a big deal considering police originally thought that Nicola had fallen into the river. Friends were quick to clarify that it wasn't unusual for Willow's harness to be off at that point in the walk. This was something that Nicola typically did. So, what happened in that eerie 10-minute gap?